Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome to my question and answer channel. The question before us today is, what do you do when you can't communicate with your partner? Before I answer your question, I will share a daily affirmation with you, which reads, I am freeing myself from all doubts and fear and be positive about my life. Amen. This is my hope for everyone who watched this video today. Now back to the question. What do you do when you find it hard to communicate with your partner? Now the fact is that communication can be a challenge for both genders. It is a skill that is one of those essential ingredients within a relationship, and maybe that is why it is such a challenge for some individual to develop. However, it is one of the most important part of a relationship, and it should not be considered optional. Okay? Now, what do you do when you find it difficult to communicate? Let me say that communication cannot be forced. Okay? Because one has to be willing and want to share with his or her partner. However, I will suggest a few pointers that you could try to see if your partner communication skills could be improved. So I would suggest that try being patient about the lack of communication issue. Okay? Give your partner some space when he or she does not want to communicate in that moment. You can also try to be as supportive as you can and also as understanding as you can. But make it known that you will revisit whatever the communication was about. So it's not that it should just be, go to blank, be a blank situation because you are showing support that your spouse is not willing to communicate. But while you're being supportive and understanding, let your partner know that there is something that you would like to talk about, or share the concern about the lack of the communication within the relationship. That's very important. The other point I would like to make is that some partners are afraid to share their real thoughts and feelings with each other, which sometimes allow things to develop or hidden under what I call the relationship carpet, which can be harmful. Okay? Now, the third point that I would like to share is you can be as diplomatic as you can in order to help your spouse to develop the skill by voicing how you feel in an amiable way. As the fact is, some spouses might definitely have trouble communicating. So you can focus on praise, focus on the positives, and encourage more with the hope that communication can improve or your partner will eventually open up. The fourth thing is try talking about small things. Share a joke And then in good faith, ask him or her, why are you afraid to share, to talk with me, to talk with you? Why do you hold back? Share how you're feeling. Let your spouse know that you're there and that you are willing to listen. And there's a caution though. Make sure that your tone is calm in that moment. Okay? In closing, let me say that conflict can increase when there's a lack of communication. Your partner may go into the 3F mood: fight, flight, or freeze. Sometimes it's really hard for some spouses to find the emotional language to express. But it is important to note that you are in a relationship. And once you acknowledge that you're not doing a good job communicating, take some time and work on your communication skills, as this ingredient is very vital for your relationship to be healthy, for your well-being to be healthy, and for your relationship to be warm and grow. And so I would encourage that the partner who finds it very difficult to communicate to take some time, reflect, and try and work on themselves to be able to communicate day by day in a better way for the success of your relationship. I wish you well on your journey of relationship growth. Blessings.